This is Alan Rickman. This show is a cesspool of nonsense, and no one should waste time on it. Listener discretion is advised.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Oh, time's going by really slow, and my heart's beating backwards.
What makes you think your heart's beating backwards?
Well, normally it goes goop boop, and now it's going boop goop.
Are you having any other symptoms?
I can see sounds. I can hear colors. I forgot how to shit.
Sir, have you taken any illegal substances?
No, I just ate a brownie that a drug addict gave me, but that ain't got nothing to do with my emergency.
And what's your emergency, sir?
I measured my butt crack 3 times, and it was longer each time. I'm splitting into 2 people. Ooh, there's like 17 more brownies on that plate. I'm gonna finish them off and call you back.
Welcome to the American Moron Entertainment Network.
We shall drink the fear of those who mocked us.
Sorry, I couldn't help laughing because we've all been there.
Very cool intro.
So welcome back. We're here, and stop that knocking. What's the matter with you? What the hell is that? Something's on fire.
That was weird.
All right, it wasn't.
It's not a good show if there's not a technical
gonk.
Gonk.
No, we have a gonk. I thought that was this thing, so please don't. I have no idea what this thing's going to do now.
Next thing you're hitting Control-Alt-Delete and the show's off the
beating
air.
it with a hammer, anything can happen.
All right.
So anyway, we have a special guest here.
We do, live in the studio. And we're going to have somebody else later on. We're going to have a guy named John Vento.
He'll be live too.
Alive, but not in here.
But alive.
Like Chris is here.
Chris is here, yes.
So we have Chris Romano here. I'm going to move the microphone a little closer for you there so you can sit back and relax.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Paul.
Chris is a drummer extraordinaire and now a YouTube star. So we've invited Chris, and Chris hit a milestone. Was it last week?
Yes, it was last week. Yes,
with his YouTube channel, and that channel is called
Chris Romano Drum Covers.
Very good.
You will pull that up in a little bit too.
And
because you remembered his site. We're the only ones who forget what it is. It's new. It's fresh.
in there. It's in there.
Yeah.
It was good because a lot of times people don't know what's going on, and they don't do the right.
Well, after we talk about it for a minute, I'm going to bring it up, and we can.
Okay, cool.
So, but can I do something real fast?
Well, we might actually be able to play that.
We can. Yeah, I have something I want to play.
That's nice.
So I wanted to play this first. So if it'll play.
But Chris hit 100,000.
Oh, it's muted. That's why it won't play. This is for you. It's for your birthday tomorrow.
Oh,
we're supposed to be happy birthday, but I don't know what the fuck this is. So
sounds like metal birthdays of some sort.
All right, whatever. That's not what I wanted.
Exciting.
So fuck it. I don't care. Anyhow, so for your birthday, since you are trying to cut back, I got you this because I think you'll like that.
I like it. I can't wait to try it.
It's non-alcoholic, but it's not shitty.
This is my cheat week. I talked to my doctor about.
Well, save that for your fucking normal week. And
I told him, I said, I'm going out to dinner tomorrow on Wednesday, and all that stuff. So I'm going to cheat. Because what? So those who don't know, I got some crappy numbers with my.
We're old. We're very old, and we shouldn't drink.
I'm going to resign myself to a beer tasting on Tuesday.
Okay.
And then I will only have alcoholic beverages on Friday and Saturday, usually when I play.
Yeah, welcome to my
2 nights of the weekend.
So
there might be an exception here and there, but for the most part, and so far, I have to tell you, I've done it for 3 weeks now, and it was good. It wasn't that bad. I made it through the week.
It works when you you binge the shit out of the weekends.
I didn't do that
by
either,
Sunday
though.
night when you sleep, you're just like, I can't breathe.
I didn't do it. So
that was me on Sunday.
I tried to get you to go out on Saturday night.
I was in a bad mood.
I know,
okay? But hey, you know what? While we're thinking about it, let's do this because I don't want to interrupt this.
All right.
But I think
because Chris is like, I got stuff to promote.
And I'll give you one here.
Ooh,
nice
and
nice.
cold too.
And,
Nice.
So this is from Sly Fox Beer. It's called SRTL. Some of the profits, I'm sure not all of the profits, some of the profits go to the Schuylkill River Trail. over the one
So
that
we-
goes from Chester County all the way to Philly.
Yeah.
So that's where some of the stuff
ridden
goes.
my bike on it.
Yeah, I love that thing. I've gone down to the city a few times on
Well,
it.
that's that. Ridden.
Roden.
I
Rodan.
rode my bike. Coco.
I Godzilla to down to the city.
I'd like to go to the at place 2.
Yeah.
The first one's TO. The next one's TOO.
Oh, don't even start. Oh, that's not
Not
bad.
bad.
I thought that would be a little bit. Oh my god,
Hobby.
smells really good
Yeah.
too.
You guys are
Cheers.
in for the kill. What's going on?
Well, come on.
Oh,
You need to-
love it.
Well, hey, free beer. You know.
Hello,
you gotta-
Bree. Wait, what's not shitty? Oh, I don't know.
I can't even see that.
Not bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not bad. It's pretty decently
right,
balanced.
let's see
Hello,
what we got.
Diane.
Hi, Dan.
That's not bad. I like that.
I like
Pretty
it.
good. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Good. Delicious.
Ooh.
Well, there's more in here. So when you're done that, let me know.
Nice.
It's an ale. It's an ale.
I love ales.
I feel sophisticated.
Yes.
I didn't know it was actually one of these kind of shows. So,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
yeah. So
We're not going to
yeah.
be sober for this.
Uh-oh.
No strippers.
Oh,
Not this
okay.
week. That's next week.
Then I need to be on next week.
All right.
That's all.
So this week we'll be doing some readings from Kant, and then when we get
Kant.
a little drunker, we'll be doing readings from Kant. So let's just get that out of the way now. But yeah, no, it's
No, very good.
Wrong glass.
I'm digging it.
Very good.
Patty Phillips is here. Hello.
Look at that. Everybody's here.
That's what I like about the new site, man.
Yeah, we can see. people.
This is
see
great.
shit. You don't have to
I'm
look-
telling you.
I don't have
Hello,
to have
Patty.
8 screens. This screen is 2 inches smaller than my other one, and I can see everything now because we got this gigantic thing.
Well, you people from home, obviously, you can't really see everything, but this is a very cool studio that,
Yes,
Well,
it's somewhere
I mean,
in the
this is-
Norristown area.
well, we can't say
It's a secret location.
Yes,
By the way,
exactly.
did you have
We
any,
can't say
did you have any
exactly.
trouble with the Sentry robots at the elevator?
No, because Paul actually,
They were
let me in.
okay.
Yeah,
good.
so
We've had
but-
some problems.
yep.
They've killed a few UPS guys, and
or Amazon.
well, no, they're supposed to kill the Amazon drivers, but occasionally when a guy in a it's like the brown suit guys are all right.
Are you entering? Do not enter.
Yeah. So
Jesus.
That's the.
we yeah. I don't
I
like
didn't
the
mean to
Amazon guys.
overmodulate. I'm sorry, Jim.
That's fine. That's cool. That's
Pretty much for the next hour, I'll be laughing.
Hey,
a
Frank
lot.
Stevens
So it
is here.
seems like with all these sound effects.
Hey, Frank.
I don't know what to do with these, so I'm just gonna wear them.
That looks fine.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look
And you're
like a- I look-
protected
I look
now.
like a douche.
Is that what-
I've
I
done
didn't know
this.
that's what a douche looks like.
Oh yeah. Except they have like a nozzle up top.
Oh,
In the
Yeah.
in the dictionary. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, there you
Picture
go.
of right there.
El Dolce.
I have worn these inside just when, like, you ever go to a restaurant, like the windows, like the sun's blaring in. I'm like,
Surely.
all right, I'm going to do this. And then the waitress comes up like, oh,
You're one of those.
can I? Oh.
One of those guys.
I think somebody else is taking this table. And I'll just be like, no, I'm not really a douchebag. I just can't see. Whatever.
And he even brought his own douchebag.
Then when I pay for the bill, I just sign it Corey Hart and run.
Corey Hart. Wow. Sunglasses at night.
Yeah.
You can do that for your next two.
Oh, jeez. There you go. Keep the request coming. Come on, let's go. I only have like 230 some songs on my channel, so just keep them coming.
Oh, no
Yeah,
worries.
The more, the merrier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So anyway, back to what you were doing before I interrupted with all this
Yes,
alcohol. and
we
stuff.
are. So we've had you in here to celebrate
Thank you.
your 100,000
Cheers.
mark.
Yes.
Cheers, everybody.
Very well.
Cheers.
I
Thank
assume
you.
that means you're monetized at this point.
No, not even close.
Not even
unfortunately.
close.
I think, and once again,
Maybe you
don't
could charge
quote me.
admission to your presence.
So, guys, smash that subscribe thing when you get a chance on YouTube, please.
Thank you. I believe now it's like 500 subscribers, and then so many hours watched on your channel to even maybe get into
Yeah.
that window. And then, I mean, I think this still that the standard is like $1,000. I'm sorry, 1,000 subscribers, and once again, so many hours. So it is what it is. I mean, obviously, the reason I'm doing it is for fun.
Right.
And what we were talking about earlier before we got on air was pretty much the reason that I came up with this was, you know, I was in cover bands for years, and believe me, I mean, I love playing music live, but this gives me an opportunity not only to promote myself, but also to play songs that I never got a chance to play in a band. So it could be a local band. I mean, I've done Heaven's Edge, you know, find another way. Those guys are great. And, you know, Christ, I mean, M3 and more crews, and, you know, now they're doing, you know, shows again, and that's great. And I know you guys, you know, have been playing Find Another Way for,
Yeah, old
for
school,
years.
yeah.
Yeah, old school. So, and I recently did Dave House who's from like Philadelphia area. So and then
Careful
Paul's
now.
I know Paul's trying to cue me up already. No, but and it's just fun. And obviously being in a band, especially a working band, there's a commitment there. It's like, and when I was in bands, I obviously I always wanted to play out. That's the goal, and to play in front of people. And with this project, I mean, I can, like, I'm the creator. I can do it. I can post 1 or 2 a week. I could do maybe 1 a week, or 1 every month if need be. And I see my fiance's here, so she's in the chat.
Hey.
So, and Lisa and I, we love to chat, we love to travel, and so it's kind of hard. And even though she's 100% supportive in whatever I do, but it's tough, to be in a working band and to have a marriage,
It is very difficult.
And so, I mean, that's why I said, like, I've always said, like, with this thing, I get my rocks off, but but also it's contained, I guess.
I'm turning my chair now.
Yeah, I know you are. Yeah, I know. Hey, I've known you for years, so stop that. But yeah, so I mean, and to be honest, it's like, and the funny thing was, I actually looked it up on my channel. I kind of lost track. I started this. My first cover was April 28th of 2020. So it's almost 4 years that I've been doing this.
Like most people, a lot of things people started doing in social media world during the pandemic to survive.
Yeah.
Right.
And when I say survive, keep their sanity.
Right.
That's how Jim and I started doing this show. In
And
fact,
my
did you get
fans page, I had no one to show my testicles to, so I had to go online.
Well, who would want to see them?
No, they're good. They're
So
showing.
I sent you. Did you get the video I sent you the very first time I forwarded?
Oh
it?
yeah.
I mean, it's funny because we were just standing in the room talking,
wandering around the room
like
like
we didn't know what to do, and
we don't know what chairs are for.
Frank Stevens just subscribed, so now you're at he was 374, so you've gotten another, so you 375.
Thanks, Frank.
See?
Much appreciated. Seriously. And actually, so when I started this, a friend of mine, and I'll be dropping names for the last hour or so.
That's the name of the game here.
Dave Romano. He's a fabulous, Delaware County drummer, and he started doing it on Facebook. So I reached out to him, like, Dave, I said, how are you doing this, technology wise? I'm not the most technical person. And he goes, I do everything off my iPhone. He goes, I record on it, I edit it through the iMovie app.
Wow.
And I post it. So I'm like, what? And then he goes, I listen to the music through my iPad. And he goes, that's how I did it. And I mean, it took me a while, obviously.
The Mac platform is honestly the easiest way to do these things.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a little more complicated on the old PC.
That's why I drink.
And actually, I mean, it made me a better musician, maybe a better player, because I'm listening to the music and I gotta be in time.
Well, yeah, you're now a studio musician.
Exactly.
In that regard.
Right. And it's funny, if you look at my channel from the first video till now, it's kind of funny how the progression bingo. It's like the first one was literally leaning my iPhone against my hutch. It was like a one view, and then
multi-camera.
Yeah, exactly.
And which one is it? Is it here? Is this it?
No, that would be
that's
hard.
Just all.
Yeah.
This is your channel, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
You do.
I do, but I don't want to come off like that.
I know.
But there's a lot. There
it is. Actually, you just had it right there. Rise.
Oh, there we go.
Rise by the Colt.
Think we should play it? You think we can play
I don't know if we can. It depends on how much louder his drums are. See, I think that could trigger
that might get us in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it to hell.
I mean, I was playing Van Halen on vinyl record.
Well, we're not monetized. I mean, we could do it.
Yeah, but they'll just shut it off.
They'll turn off. Yeah, people won't be able to hear it later. But they're where the hell are slackers now? There's people listening live. Fuck those people.
I know.
I mean, if you're listening to this recording, I mean, I really don't mean that, but
no, I won't, Jack. I won't be giving out Michael Wilton's phone number.
Sorry to all the people who just downloaded this and are listening back. It's what are you gonna do?
I can put the link out. Let me do that. I'll put it out on your Facebook.
Yeah,
feed.
I put the one on the
invite, right?
This is the first one though. This is the one
the very first
video.
This
is
yes.
So,
and then also like what I try to do is like instead of playing so for example, like say if I pick a song by Poison, it's not going to be like Talk Dirty to Me or like Nothing But a Good Time. It might be like Ride the Wind or I did a Look What the Cat Dragged did, you know. So it might be like an off hit, you know, or maybe like kind of like a B track,
Sure.
you know. So it's, you know, it's still a popular band, but it's not going to be that hit that everyone knows.
So tell me, what kind of preparation do you do to get ready to do one of these videos?
Okay, songs either come to me either like, once again, either just years of playing and being like, ooh, that's a cool song, let me learn it. And pretty much, thank you. And pretty much like, so if I get my ideas around Monday or Tuesday, I'll listen. And if I do like 1 or 2 songs, I'll listen to them throughout the week. Just put my headphones on, just, you know, just learn them. And then by Saturday or Sunday, that's when I go into my
I hate
drum
drummers.
room. And that's why I go.
How
And
did you learn
then
the song? I put my headphones on.
that's all I do. And I put my headphones on.
I listened for the patterns and I memorized the patterns.
Bingo. And so
It's not fair.
and so what I do is, and then like I'll go in my drum room, and then what I try to minimize the time. So like I go in there prepared, and then my fiance, she actually works from home, so I can't really do it during the week. So that's why, you know, I'll do it like Saturday or Sunday afternoon. And it's just like I try to do in like a few takes, and like, you know, I try not to be I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but like I don't know. It's like when I play it and I come, man, that feels good, and then I'll just stop it. I'll do a few takes,
Yeah,
and then I'll go back and edit it. And 9 times out, and sometimes it's funny. It's like maybe the first take, it could be like the 4th take. It just, you know, I'll just check them all out.
what's the best one?
What's the best one?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not like a fancy drummer. I'm not a Zoltan. I don't stand up and kick cymbals and whatnot, you know, throw sticks in the air and try to catch them. You know, I mean, I'm not that coordinated. So, I think I'm like a very good, solid rock drummer, you know? So it's like what I do for my videos, like I'll add like video, like, well, when we had music videos, you know, and I would add that into my video, especially if there's like a quiet part. No one's going to want to see me sit behind a kit and, you know, I look around.
So how does that work? So good, because as you know, on Facebook, on YouTube, you're not allowed to play other artists' material.
Oh, sorry.
So what's the workaround on that when you're doing a play to?
Yeah. I mean,
So this is I'm going to put this up here. This is you playing, but nobody can hear it.
okay.
They can
So
just see them.
You can just see it.
Oh, they can see me.
They
That's
can
cool.
see you. So
Yeah.
No mustache, no beard.
Yeah, I know. I look like a teenager.
it was a while ago.
That is me, just to let everyone know.
That was when he was 17. That was 4 years ago, man. Come on.
So how do you get around that?
And it kind of stinks in a way because you don't know until you post it on YouTube, and then they may flag it. It's weird though. There were some videos I did Led Zeppelin, and then they actually went through, and people even commented, they're like, how were you able to post that? Because I tried it and they flagged me. It's weird. A certain artist, I did 10,000 Maniacs. I'm thinking, remember when they did the Unplugged?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, it's a cool song. Let me do it. Got flagged. And I think there's a way around it. I've seen other YouTubers where it's like they actually, like, I think they lower the music, but it's, to me, it kind of takes it away. You know what I'm saying?
I watch a guy. He's a professor of music, doctor of music, whatever, and he analyzes songs. He's a composer, and so he listens to like a lot of metal and stuff like that, and he gives his analysis and all this. But he only plays a certain, like, you know, it's like 15, 20 seconds at a time sometimes. And then he'll tell you what's happening. He's constantly speaking over it. And I think that's part of the triggering mechanism.
If you can fool the AI or whatever, because a lot of, like, you can see bits of movies on YouTube a lot, and the pitch is shifted just about half an octave. You know,
I'll show you the guy I'm talking about. Well, I'm going to open up a secondary window so I don't lose your window, but
that's fine. You can do what you want.
Doug Helvering. And if you haven't watched Doug, I highly recommend checking out Dr. Doug.
I think my friend Jack is blowing up the chat.
Good.
By the way, Jack is a big Ghost fan.
Nice.
Yeah, when I was in the Ghost tribute band,
this guy,
he came out to see me. And he was,
come here now. I have to hug you.
That was a wild ride.
I was going to wear my Ghost shirt tonight, and I chose this instead.
Oh my God.
God damn it.
We should have planned accordingly.
Next time we'll do this right.
Yes.
Because he plays. Oh, I lost it again.
What's going on over there?
I need a regular mouse when I do this instead of.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. I would blow my head off. Not on purpose. Just using the goddamn touchpad, my head would explode.
Oh my God! Yeah, he has some interesting hair.
Would you like a mouse? I have an extra here.
I'm good.
Okay.
Not right.
It's just sometimes when I do the
It's really little.
the
It's
double
cute.
thing, it goes zany on me. Like here, the Rain song.
Mm.
He gets, and it's it's 14 minutes, so he's doing the whole song.
Oh wow.
I think you're right. If it's kind of a cover-esque kind of thing, you can do it. But I mean, your videos, you're playing along with the song. So
Yeah.
I don't know. And you're playing it. You're too damn good at it. So it sounds like the actual track. So they probably, I mean, we could try and then just piss off anybody who listens to this later. I mean, fuck those people.
I don't know.
What are you doing now? Seriously.
Well, the problem is,
What
Jim,
time is it?
when
It's
it
like
goes
just before 8:00 on a Tuesday.
when
What
it
else are you
goes
gonna
out
do?
on my channel, though,
Yeah.
they ding me.
Oh,
And if you get a certain
Oh,
amount of
they ding 'em.
dings,
Uh-oh.
no Paulie on Facebook.
See, I
Uh-oh.
made a comment like I said something as a joke, like line them up against the wall, and I got put in I didn't get put in Facebook jail. I just kind of put on
Timeout?
Facebook probation, and it was kind of like if you get in Facebook jail, you get out. If you get in probation, you're always like it's like the sword of fucking Damocles over
Yeah,
your
they're
head.
over here,
Like
yeah.
you do anything, you're dead.
See, I have to be careful with that because I've got bands to promote and things like that.
No, Jack. There won't be a reunion of Ghoul anytime soon. I'm sorry. Sorry
that
to
your band?
disappoint. Yes, it was.
Uh,
You know Jerry DeMeo, right?
I know that name.
Right.
I probably know.
He was in Casteria, which was
Oh, yeah.
and then 'cause he played Ace. He was a very good guitar player. So the story behind that one is kind of funny. So I wasn't playing with anybody at the time, and I was at Tom and Jerry's, and he was there, which is kind of odd because he's from Jersey. So I'm like, he
Are you
comes up
from
to
Jersey?
me, and he comes up. He's
Easy
like,
now.
he's like, hey Chris. He's like, are you playing with anybody? I'm like, no, not really. He's like, I need a drummer for this Ghost tribute band. He's like, are you in the Ghost? I'm like, at the time, I'm like, not really.
Am I?
Right. But the concept I love because I'm a big Kiss fan. So the whole mystique, and he was doing like
Sure.
the Papa 2 era, which was even darker, So I'm like, he's like, dude, he goes, I can't find a good drummer. They keep on flaking out, whatever the case may be. So he's like,
They're
would you be
drummers.
interested? I'm like, I'll be hitting you the whole night. So he's like, would you be interested? I'm like, nah, not really. So I saw through Facebook, he's like, I need a drummer. So I reached out to him like, hey, as a favor, send me the songs. So he sent me like 5 songs. I go up to practice with the guys. He goes, not bad. He goes, here's another 5. I'm like, okay. I come back next week. Yeah, not bad. Right. All the rest of the guys come out. Right. And then I told him ahead of time, like, I have plans. Can we, like, no offense, hurry this up? Right. So I walk outside. I'm like, where'd everyone go? They're like,
Betsons.
they're like,
Oh, sorry.
Betsons.
Yeah,
He's like, so what do you think? I'm like, I said, I really like, I really like you guys. I said, I love the concept. Let's do it. So I was in the band for about a year. I mean, we played Connecticut. We opened up with an Iron Maiden tribute band. I believe they called Rothschild. We played Tom and Jerry's with White Trash Stars and Looks Like Kill, and it was fun. The coolest thing was, Monster Mania in Cherry Hill, the convention. We showed up in costume, not at the show, but like we just walked into the hotel lobby and people were just going bananas. I'm like, this is just crazy. I'm like, and no one knew who we were. Obviously, it's like my own mother couldn't recognize me because I'm covered from head to toe.
That makeup.
Yeah, it was the mask and everything. And to try to play in that stuff, woof,
So
but,
does only the lead singer wear makeup, or do they all wear?
well,
I'm not really familiar.
right. Well, actually, Jerry had a mask. So it was kind of like a latex mask made at the time. So I mean, but as far as like the band members, well, we actually wear like black makeup around the eyes,
Okay.
but like, no, that was pretty much the extent of it for
Okay.
us, because like the way the mask was, it was kind of like a black thing and with a balaclava. It was like pretty intense.
Wow.
But thank God we only played for 40 minutes. We actually we played Dingbats. So yeah, I mean, it was a nice
man.
run.
That's
So
awesome.
sorry, Jack, to bust your bubble. So no Ghoul reunion.
Get him a gig at the Borgata, and I guarantee he'll play.
Well, if you want to talk about Borgata, here we go.
So it's funny. So
That's myself.
that's how you and I,
I'll be laughing.
we knew each other for years, but that was our bonding moment, right?
Yes, it was.
Lisa is a huge fan of the Borgata, as everybody knows. And so, I reached out to you. I forget even how it all went down, but Nance and I, my wife and I, met up with you and Lise, and we went down.
No, I know what happened. Not to
Okay.
interrupt. I know how it happened.
Please do.
I know how it happened. So we were at M3.
Where
Right.
all good
So-
things happen.
Yes. So if people don't know this, it was M3 Rock Festival in Columbia, Maryland. Shameless plug. And this guy's band, Old School, will be playing the parking lot.
We're
Correct.
doing the tailgate party.
Tailgate party.
What?
Saturday.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's Ninja.
What is that? Saturday, May.
I should know
I
it
should
off the top of my
hold
head.
on, I'll just make it right.
His schedule.
I was really pissed when they did it in April.
May 4th.
Oh, the end of April? That one time?
Yeah, it's like, well, then it's M2.
Why are
Yeah.
you doing so early?
Saturday, May 4th, about 9:30 we're going to start because I don't want to get the police coming too strong, you know.
So I was walking around the concourse. I run into Paul and his wife, Nancy, lovely wife, Nancy. And he goes, Nancy, this guy goes everywhere. I'm like, what? Like, not like he's a good guy. He's like, dude, like I follow you on Facebook and you and Lisa, you guys go everywhere.
travel.
Yeah, you guys travel and then blah, 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 blah. And then
People think I travel. I'm
and,
like, no, you don't know, Chris.
and then he's like, man, he's like, they're always at the Borgata. I'm like, yeah, but it's long story, which I won't get into. But so he's like, dude, and so
Just because of the longshoremen and the whole connection.
Oh, yeah.
they have lovely clientele there. So but so he's like, yeah, we should get together, and obviously, I mean, we have each other's phone numbers, so we just texted. He's like, hey man, like these are my open weekends at Borgata. Here you go, and why don't we meet down there? Which we did. We had a lovely dinner at Old Homestead.
It was great.
Yeah, man, that's the place to go. Go see Jerry, the waiter. He's phenomenal.
Oh, he was awesome.
Yeah, remember free dessert?
Yes.
So
I could barely eat though. I was so full.
oh my god, But
Barely eat, though. That's
a
the
little-
operative phrase.
I think Nance and I drove home that night. And,
yes, you did.
and
Yes, you did.
Next time we come, we're going to
Mhm.
stay over. We're going to make it so we.
Unfortunately, right now, Borgata is just very tight with their comps.
Oh, I've noticed.
It's just crazy. It's like,
Well, the whole industry is that way. So,
yeah, true.
so I go to
True.
Vegas all the time, as you know.
Yes,
And,
I know.
uh,
You told me to go.
You know,
there.
I would get stuff in the mail all the time, from MGM. And right now they go, oh, you get bonus slots. Whereas before I would get 2 free nights, 3 free nights, 4 free nights, whatever, depending on the hotel. And we're not getting those offers right now.
Yeah.
So, but
It's
at the
tough.
same
It's tough.
time,
It's tight.
the great thing about Vegas, though, is if you go on like Expedia,
Oh, I thought you meant the hookers.
that too.
Just watch out.
We go on Expedia and book a week.
Well, yeah.
You look at the different weeks. I was pricing stuff out. This was about 2 months ago, but you can go to Vegas some weeks and pay $700-800 a person for 5 days, 4 nights, and that includes airfare. And I'm talking to like an Aria Vidara kind of place.
Yeah.
So if you want to stay,
You're not at some like taco stand in North Vegas.
no.
right.
But if you want to go on the cheap, which I wouldn't recommend, and you want to stay at like Excalibur, you can do Excalibur for probably like a third of that, less.
Now, do they dress up like knights and shit? And
They do in if you go to the jousting. They have
okay,
jousting.
all right, because I saw the castle in Chicago, the Excalibur there.
Oh, I didn't. So it's the same. Like,
Same kind of thing. It's
yeah.
like a castle,
Like
and you can go to
the-
jousting.
yeah.
and-
It's I did it once. Unfortunately, I had they had these little Cornish game hens for dinner.
Yeah.
And I'm eating mine, and I bit into the leg, and I saw some red,
Ooh.
and I went, "Uh oh!"
That's a
No bueno,
It's
yeah.
Cornish sushi.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
Yeah.
And 6 hours later,
Oh,
3 days
Oh yeah.
in my hotel room.
yeah. Stuckey's does that to
Yikes.
me.
So
Yeah.
that wasn't fun. That was my first experience at in Las Vegas, but they've all been much better after that.
Mm.
And so Nance, I have we've stayed at the Venetian,
Mm.
we've stayed at
Very
New
nice.
York, and that was 2 trips out of like 9.
Right.
The majority of the time we've stayed at Vidara, which is part of Aria,
Okay.
and is now connected to the Bellagio and to the Cosmopolitan, because Cosmopolitan is now part of MGM.
MGM. Right. Exactly.
And
yeah.
and so even if you don't go and book through them, you still build points. You
Oh,
can go
yeah.
to dinner at places and all that, and there's a lot of benefits that you get out of using the MGM card there. And I'm trying. I don't get paid for this. I'm just telling you this is how it works.
But if
And it
anybody
took
wants to
me
send comps, well,
Yeah.
but it's funny because it took me
We'll
years to
definitely
figure all
welcome
this out. And
we like free
and,
shit.
And Nance and I do want to bend your ear about Borgata sometime. The two of you, because we never
Yes.
really got into a deep conversation that night about the whole how you guys go there and all that stuff. Because that and Ocean are the 2 places that we really like in Atlantic City.
Hard Rock's nice too.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes, but I don't gamble there.
Why not?
Oh,
I get destroyed every time I play a slot machine
okay.
there.
I was like, okay.
Every time I go and play a slot machine there, I
was lucky
get
there last
annihilated.
time, but that was.
I have never
Like
had a
boot
good
come
one.
out and kick you in the nuts.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's cool. By the way, Pat Shoemaker called us bastards because he has no way to call in.
Pat Schumacher.
What? Oh, because there's not room?
No,
What?
because he's driving. He
He's
can't
driving,
just.
And you
Yeah.
can't do
He
StreamYard.
can't do Podbean. So
Yeah.
Oh,
so
no.
Pull over.
Will-
Okay, pull over.
he could do it if he wanted to, but we have to work it out with him.
Ahead of time.
He can do it and just leave his phone on and it'll be fine. It's just no video or anything. So I'll reach out. to
Well, he could mount his phone in his car.
him. Mhm. Well,
And
Earl did it. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do
Yeah.
that. I think
Well-
Amy was holding the phone.
Mm.
Wow, that's dedication. He should snag. Good thing he snagged her up.
Yes.
That's
I'm
good.
telling you,
Yeah,
man.
That's why.
congratulations.
That's why you get engaged.
And boobies.
She'll hold your phone.
Because he said it.
Well, I mean, on a personal note, Pat, I guess through marriage, going to be like my brother-in-law, kind of.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
So, I
crazy.
mean, I've known Pat now for 4
Pat
years.
was here on Sunday. He was here with Frank Stevens and
Oh,
myself, Frank, and Pat and
Pat's a
Johnny
good guy.
Johnny Callan.
Yeah, Johnny missed your house.
I know. I got the whole story. We were jamming. It was kind of fun.
Oh, nice.
So it
Nice.
wasn't kind of fun. It was fun. So they came over and we were hanging out and we actually the four of us wrote a song. It was
We need to put a sign out in front of your house, or you need to get another white Cooper.
but it's not my house. It's a studio.
Well, you know what I mean. I call the studio your house.
Just what you have to say is
You're fucking this all up for me. Yeah, right?
if you see Pugsley, you've gone
Mm.
too far.
Yeah. If you see a bald freak and it's not Carl Pilkington
And he's pacing and smoking a vape
and talking to himself.
and the police are out front.
Yeah, I didn't get. Did you ever find out what that was about?
No.
God damn it, I missed it.
But that's at least visit number 6 or 7.
Oh, but it was better than what was it when they tried to? I forget the code now. I should know it because
Yeah.
but when they tried to take him off to the loony bin the last time, and he was like, "You're not strapping me in," and they're like, "Yes, we are." Nope. You're not strapping me in. Nope. I'll get in, but I'm not getting strapped in. Yes, you are. And they strapped his ass in.
And away he went.
But that's what pisses me off. It's like he's that crazy. Like if you're so fucking crazy, they have to like involuntarily put you in for a 72-hour hold.
Oof. Yeah.
It's kind of like my
I feel safe.
ODB. Anyway, this guy I'm sort of related to. He held a woman at gunpoint at his house on Valley Forge Road, and I didn't know Upper
Jesus.
Marion has access to a tank. We actually have a tank.
That's nice.
So the tank rolled up to his house, and
We
they
should
you
bring
know,
that to the old school show.
yeah, there was a standoff and all that kind of. We
Like
talked to
Kiss,
Paula.
Creature of the Night.
Yeah.
Vibe. There you go.
So there was all kinds of
Put the
crazy
drums
shit.
on the turret.
But he's not in jail. How do you hold someone at gunpoint to the point where like Upper Marion brings a tank, and you're not in jail,
If it was
and you're
me-
not rich?
If it was me, I'd be in jail.
Yeah, I've been in jail.
Come on. Oh, here he is. Come on, Adler. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
302. Thank you. I couldn't remember, and I never knew that before I lived here. And like the people across the street have been 302'd that many times.
It's been at least 3 times between the two of them.
I mean, there's nothing better than I work from home and I'm in a meeting.
and if
you know-
you're listening and you're from the neighborhood, we're not speaking about you. We're speaking about them.
If you think we're talking about you, you're right.
Mm.
If you know who we're talking about,
You're wrong.
No, but I mean, like he's not listening to this unless he's got his like ear glued to your window.
Which could be, I
Yeah.
guess.
Any second now.
But no, dude,
Yeah.
like,
Hold on. I
like-
think
I'm sitting there in a meeting and I'm like, excuse me, man. I just found out there's a detective at my front door. So I have to go downstairs.
that was the best morning
and
ever.
I'm dressed like this, like pair of shorts, maybe if I'm lucky, or just maybe my underwear. Because who fucking cares? I work from home.
You work from home. You're not
So,
shaved. You're not
I
anything.
look like shit. So I'm like, I gotta find a hat. So I put a hat on. I go downstairs. I'm like, yes, sir. Can I help you? And he's like, talking to me about his wife. Like she may have just wandered off into the wilderness.
So they did the same thing to you that they did to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm like, what the
There you go.
fuck is this about?
I go down, I open the door. I see that there's a cop there. I'm getting my story straight because, I played a gig that weekend or
Stop
two.
it, Jack. Okay, yes, I've met many musicians. Yes, I know. I put the devil horns every time I see them. Yes, I know. There you go. Okay. Sometimes like this angle, I don't know.
Did you do it wrong?
Somebody wants to know what the guitar is right behind us. Can you run them down? Because it's a bunch.
Well, Let's see what's on camera. So over Jim's shoulder is a Fender Stratocaster bastardized
This?
conglomeration of parts. So that's a Musicraft body and a Fender neck.
Mm-hmm.
Then next over, the stripy looking wood thing, that is a BC Rich Eagle.
Oh wow.
Okay, and then
And then
I can't do the rest of
then
it.
after that is an American Standard Classic
Smash of
Stratocaster
effort.
Floyd Rose edition. And then after that, I hope you heard that, is
Sorry.
a Heritage H175 Les Paul, basically. Then after that's an American Telecaster and an EVH. And then down here is an Ibanez RG570. Another.
That one.
What's
The
that
one
one?
with the stripes.
Over there.
That's the EVH.
Okay, that's what he's
It's an
asking.
EVH.
Mhm.
Okay, we got far enough, right?
Yeah, works for me.
We good?
Yeah, we're good.
We just don't want to interrupt.
Yeah,
sorry,
no,
we're just trying to
I
quiet.
was, I was about to.
We
go.
feel really bad now.
I feel bad for myself.
I'm sorry.
Well, actually, one of my coworkers is now here. which
Says,
is-
yeah, Chris,
Right.
I'm his biggest fan.
Well, not really, because he's actually a big liar.
Oh,
no! Actually, my biggest fan is my fiance. So brownie points for that right there.
No.
Nice. Oh, believe me, I'll be hearing that tomorrow at work. So there you go. And yes, I will be at work tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah, somebody asked me about this at work. We actually played one of the guy's songs on here one time.
Did we really?
Yeah, and every once in a while, people are like, "So, what's your podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll get that link right to you."
People at my work listen too, and I tell them, I'm like, it's a show that really is about nothing, but now it's
Seinfeld.
starting to be
Seinfeld.
something.
We need to branch out and do other things.
I
think
I think we should do some walks in the park.
I'm not saying
Not those
location.
kind of
we could do. Well, yeah.
explorations, kind of like what
I
Tom
was
Naylor
saying,
does.
I think we should show our balls when we get to 200 subscribers.
No.
Well, I'm
No,
not-
I have a plan. We can do this.
I'm not casting my balls.
You don't know what I'm talking. I'm telling
All
you, we
right.
can do this.
I can show my tennis balls.
So don't give anything away for free.
I feel like
hope my mother
I'm
didn't-
like the monkey in the middle right now.
He won't let me show the pictures of testicles I had on my computer, but yeah, that's fine. I was trying to dispel some rumors about testicles, but I guess we're not going to do that.
Oh boy.
It's like a PSA.
Yeah.
You know
I don't want to take the PSA.
why? Oh, Paul, you're such a stickler.
You know what's coming next?
Ugh.
Morse code.
The fuck was that?
You're getting beeped. You're going to say
Oh.
something bad.
Well, it's like I was telling the kid. Remember when we had walkie talkies as a kid?
Yeah.
You all came with like the Morse code thing
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
and had like, who the fuck cares?
Nobody.
Wait, I mean,
No.
I don't care.
Well,
one
that's
did
how
that.
you
No one
woke up
did
your
that.
friend. Didn't you ever see what is that movie? Super 8.
No, I don't like.
They
those
all had
movies.
the walkie talkies. That's how they were contacting each other.
We did that when we were skiing. We used to before cell phones. We used to have.
I think
We used
that
to
was
have
the movie where they did.
walkie-talkies
What was
and
that? Stranger Things.
talk in the car. I don't know.
I don't know.
Cell phones.
Oh, you're
Something like-
talking about Stranger Things.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it was Stranger Things. They had the walkie talkies.
Yeah, they had walked on. Yeah,
That's great.
but it was one of those things. It's like even if I could, I know what SOS is. That's really easy. But if I heard
Anything
it, I
else,
wouldn't know what
yeah.
the fuck that is. It's too fast.
Yeah.
It's like I can speak Spanish well enough when I
What
go
were you
down
gonna
there.
do
and
if
they
you
let
heard
me
it? You don't
know.
know who's sending it to you.
I like okay. Well,
Which walkie-talkie is this that's coming in?
what I don't
Is
know.
it Bob,
What is-
Jim,
what does Titanic mean?
Frank, Steve, Michael? 70s names.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
Like, what do kids nowadays be like? Xavier?
Did
I don't know.
everybody have
Ethan
like
or
the
whatever.
same?
Ethan.
I was looking at some photos. And John Michael, I'm not doing any of this, so just don't.
He
give
did it again, John.
Yeah. Okay, Dick. No, I was looking at pictures of something recently. Like, did everybody have the same fucking hairstyle? Like, girls and guys all had that like Jackie Earl Healy like feathered hair, like
Yeah.
parted in the middle, feathered back, like
over
everybody.
the ear.
Yeah, everybody was the same.
Well, you know, the
Well,
70s were
the Farrah
fun.
Fawcett, of course.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. We'll look.
That was the first heterosexual thing I ever did in front of my parents. Was ask if I could have that poster.
Oh,
Oh.
I was
Okay.
like,
I was about to say,
where is
you and I
this
were thinking
going?
about same thing. Like, okay.
Oh no, they saw me whack off bunches of times, but you know, but
That's not right?
But it was one of those things. Like I don't want to talk to them about stuff because then they might think dirty thoughts. I don't want to think about that. But I had no choice. I had to get that poster.
I didn't get
Is
that.
that like the most probably purchased poster? Probably it had to be.
Well, it's either that or Kiss on Tour or whatever.
That was the first poster I ever had. Yeah, I think.
I had a Tracy Lords poster in my dorm room.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Is it?
Luckily, hopefully she wasn't naked.
I'm
because
pretty sure that's illegal now. Yeah.
Well, no, this was
He
when
said
she
had.
was of age, or this one when she was of age.
Oh, okay.
Remember those? Yeah, that was a great scandal.
Oh, it was.
Yes, Chris DeCarmo is the best guitar player in Queen Track. Hopefully, Michael Williams not listening, which I really don't think he is. But I will be going to see him twice. Once at the Keswick.
Oh, you're going to that?
Yes. It was actually a surprise.
I was thinking about it.
To my fiance.
Hey,
we got
Tom's here too, by the way.
We got
Tom Nally. Tom is our
Sorry, I just wanted
our mentor.
He said whack on, whack off. So I thought I
Nice.
should acknowledge that. But anyway, I'm sorry.
We got front row tickets to see Queen Drake at the Keswick, and then obviously we'll see him at M3. So, yep, Queen Drake is one of my favorite bands.
I cannot
Nice.
wait. I'm excited for M3 this year. Not so much the acts, just to be there.
Well,
Like I don't really give a listen. There's lots of bands that I see that I like. It's more about it's like a high school reunion. I get to see
Mhm.
people like you. We get to hang out. We get to drink.
Not really. Not really.
We get to
Hanging out with the likes of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of M3, Bobby Dreyer just dropped in. He'll be at M3. He's there every year. He's in the pit taking pictures and running around and going backstage. And I mean, that guy is like he is the rock star of M3.
Oh, so my soon-to-be sister-in-law is in the hell in here, Desiree Ward.
Huh.
So, but yeah, no, and
Did she
Paul,
miss the testicle conversation?
I think
When
so.
she
Yeah,
come-
well, she kind of came in late.
We'll
Yeah.
circle back.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry.
we can
It's
easily,
fine.
we
We'll
can
go-
easily
go-
revisit that.
God.
So, what you playing?
70s.
Please never play that after I've said testicles.
No, but pause. I mean, I totally agree with you. It's like, I mean, I've been to this is like the 50th year. I think I've been to about 9 or 10. And exactly, it's like the first couple times it was obviously to see
I've
the
been to-
bands.
This will probably be my 6th or 7th.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't. Well, I had a lot of stuff going on in my life prior to. I didn't go to M3s.
Mhm.
You know, there were a bunch of things I didn't go to, but
He was in Afghanistan doing things he can't
I
talk
was on-
about.
I was
We're in the
in
secrecy.
It was for the Soviets, but still.
Door number 6. I went in and got those towel heads and I messed them up. No,
Easy now, easy.
wait, well, that was that guy. The
I thought you were talking about those chicks that lived in my house that one summer.
they were.
Yeah,
They wore towels when they came out of the bathroom.
they did. That's how I saw them in their underwear.
Yeah, you remember the grease man? That was his.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He used to
Yeah.
do that whole
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
All right.
believed it for a moment.
Did you?
For like 10 minutes. I'm like, who is this guy? He's done everything.
He was crazy, man. Like
I thought
I was intrigued because I'd heard about him from Howard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got to hear this guy. And then he was in Philly for like maybe a minute. Not that he was here.
he was
but
there
it
he was doing it for a while.
a year or two.
Yeah. And I
And that's when Barsky, I think, was on in the morning.
Maybe,
and
yeah.
Barsky wasn't
I
bad.
like Barsky.
Oh,
I still
It's
have,
okay if you don't like him. You don't have to like him.
I still like
no,
the song.
but
Where's
that's
that? Let me
okay.
find if I can find that Barsky song. I think we can play that.
I liked Vinny the Crumb. He's still around.
Mhm. Yeah.
Vinny lived in Northeast Philly. I didn't know him at the time, but he lived probably about 6 blocks away from where I grew up.
Oh, really? Oh,
And
wow.
that
Nah,
shooting that happened, the Northeast Philly studio, Northeast High School students.
Oh, that
Yeah,
shooting
yeah,
in
yeah.
Philly. Yeah.
that was literally
That
about
was-
60 feet away from where he grew up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's just crazy what's going on down there.
Yeah, it's not.
It's just
not the
yeah.
Well, it's
greatest.
like it's
No,
funny.
it's Wild West.
When I was in high school, it was weird because I was going to school in Radnor, and kids came in from all up and down the main line, like all the way into Overbrook and stuff.
Sure.
And kids were coming in and they're
Overbrook's in
like
Philly.
during the move
Right,
thing, the
yeah.
whole Osage Avenue shit.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I was taking a shower, you hear the gunshots, and I was like, where the fuck do you live?
Yeah. Right.
They live on the other side of the border where they think it's safe.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Safety is not just a
Mm-mm.
geographic dividing line.
No, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
It was my job in fourth, fifth, and sixth grade.
Were you a safety patrol guy? You're a crossing boy.
No, I made it up. I was like some like Serpico kind of guy. Like fourth graders weren't allowed to be, but I begged the guy, so he gave me a badge. I didn't get the belt, and then I got in trouble for fucking somebody else. And so
Nobody move. I'm in charge here.
I literally got dragged down to like the commissioner's office and reamed out.
Listen, nobody's crossing my streets crossways.
No,
if I'm here, nobody.
I actually saved a guy from getting beaten up by this little tiny crazy kid that used to go to school with.
Listen, Chihuahua boy, I'm not letting that happen on my watch.
I was like, stop that. The kid's still, the dude's, I've seen the guy a few years ago, like he still has scars on his kids, like fingernails.
You see them scars? I saved you from worse. You would have been dead, boy.
We used to go to the safety baseball games, and I'm still alive. Because that's when they put it was weird. Like you'd go to the vet, and in the 700 level, you see all the fucking belts.
That's
all and it was us and every freak in the city. So like we were there the first year, and my teacher had binoculars so that we could see the fucking, oh, it's baseball. So
I thought they were playing soccer.
Yeah, oh, that's what we're doing.
Hey, teach, you want me to go down and rough them up? I'm in charge here.
I'm sitting there next to the girl who actually used to live in my house, weirdly enough. And he hands me the binoculars. I'm like that, and I look around, I look back, and I'm like, hey, look at this. And the girl looks back, and there's a guy, he's got his dick out, and he's pissing all over the shit. But this guy's like John Holmes, and he's got it out like, like a fireman, like hosing down the seat. And she's looking at the teacher's like, he looks over me, he's like, smacks me on the head. But like, we would go out.
Why didn't you go take care of it? You're in charge.
We go out in the concourse.
Hey,
man.
you put that fire hydrant away.
Hey, I've been AAA has let me. I put that away. But
wait a minute. Where's your air compressor?
By the power invested in me by the American Automobile Association, put that penis away. Oh my God! Oh shit!
What happened?
Doors open.
Oh,
whoops.
What is this?
40 minutes into it.
I'm not going to get in trouble, but you will.
I will be.
What were you talking about down
who
there?
was screaming about penises and the American Automobile
Do
Association?
I need to be accosted by this? Do you really need
See,
to be
Desiree
like
was a fourth grade safety. It happens.
Yes, of course. Of course,
No,
she
there's
was.
lots of people that were.
No, in our school, you weren't allowed to be if you were in fourth grade. It'd be fifth or sixth.
Wow.
But I
They called it the safety patrol in my school.
Yeah. But I went up to the teacher. I said, you remember the MS bike hike, and I was supposed to win an award, but a sixth grader also got the same amount I did, and you gave him the award. You owe me.
So
and that got me busy.
One of my buddies, when I was growing up, was in the safety patrol, and he'd work the corner by my house. I lived across the street from the school, and there was a crossing guard.
Adler, cross again. I don't like the way you did it.
No, he wasn't like that, but he would be like,
what? He was like MC Hammer or what?
block the fucking walkway.
Oh, Jesus Christ. See, I never had a place to be. They never said like go here and do something. So I just went up to the top of the hall. Like my school was like a habit trail. Like it was like a weirdly like corridors that went, like the school was up here and then there were corridors that went down like an octopus, and they were like tubes and they were multicolored plexiglass.
Did you go to Baldy Middle School in Philly?
Candlebrook. But
David went there.
Yeah, but I went to the old version.
He went to the old version.
Did he?
As well.
Oh, that was fucked up. But I just went to the top of the hallway and just stood there.
So they had them in the school.
Yeah.
What was the point?
Well, I don't know. That's what I did. And then people would run up and I'd throw them down the hallway and do it again.
Do it again. You'll find out.
What are you going to do? I'll report you.
Ooh.
I've seen Hogan's Heroes. I know how to do it.
Kid, I'll find you after school.
I see nothing. I know nothing.
Right. That's the better safety guy to be Schultz.
No, of course.
No. I abused my power once. That's like I said, two guys literally grabbed me by the arms, dragged me down to the teacher that ran the whole thing. And he reamed me out a la like the cop, like Commissioner Dobie from Starsky and Hutch. Guy just reamed me out.
Yeah, I feel like in what movie was that with
On Golden Blonde?
Not Die Hard.
Crocodile Blonde.
Die Harder.
Mel Gibson and he was the cop and they
the Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
Their boss was similar. He would
they were all the
like,
same.
it was kind of like a takeoff on that, I felt.
We went down.
Sorry, I couldn't instant instantly recall that movie.
Well, I told you we went down to the Sam Eric once to see Freddy versus Jason. And it was us and and I'm not trying to be a dick, but every black person in Philly and these 5 white guys from the suburbs. And we're sitting there and, some guy leaned
And
forward.
you've never experienced a movie in the city, I'm sure.
No, I hadn't. So like, and it's like everybody there, like we're all like typical, like I wasn't, but they were like
Suburban
typical, like
morons.
Yeah, scared to death. And this guy leans forward, he goes, "You guys cops?" and this was right after the LA riots, and I'm stupid, so I wouldn't like not since LA. Why?
Oh no.
But like the guy like points to like my friend Mike, who's like big dude, and he goes, "You look like the desk sergeant." He points to my friend Bob, who looks very young. He goes, "You look like a rookie." And I had really long hair. Time, you look like a motherfucker from Tango and Cash.
Oh, Jim was just there.
Yo, hey, it's this family show.
Yeah, so I remember Howard Stern talking about stuff like that. So
what, the Sam Eric? You want another one?
Yeah, man.
Those type of
very good
experience.
stuff.
So when I was growing up in Northeast Philly, we had a movie theater in the area, and it was the all right. It was the
My hemorrhoids feel better.
Balls. There you go.
movie theater was. I'm good. Movie theater we went to was called the Orleans.
Oh yeah.
So toward the early 90s, the movie theater got different. I didn't know the movie theater got. When I say different, people had very strong opinions when they went to the movies. You would go.
I don't think I want to be here.
They were the movies became interactive.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's the way it was in Sam Eric. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It was like, don't go in there. What the fuck are you doing?
And I'm like, what is going on, man?
And I was like, excuse me, sir, it's a film. They can't hear you.
Tell that to my mother-in-law. Hear what's going on in that room.
No, see me for doing a Flyers game. What the fuck?
The coach cannot hear you.
Oh, he could hear me.
Or care. Probably.
Yeah.
Tortorella. No,
Tortorella.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? I'm fucking Jim. You're doing it wrong.
I'm on reserve battery power. I need to go get a cable. I'll
You
be right
don't
back.
have a power strip there?
I forgot my power.
Holy hell.
I'm about to lose the show.
Oh, what the hell? Well, the good thing is I'm running it, so
Jim,
are you happy you came in?
Somewhat, yeah.
That's the way it goes. Like he tries to talk about music and stuff. I'm over here like, so anyway, testicles.
So when I was 5, I fell down, I got a scar.
Yes, John Vento
Yep.
comes on. So, is there anything you'd like to tell everybody about your experience doing
that you don't want John to hear?
that you don't want Jim to say anything more about?
Ron Mahaffrey's on there. Oh man,
Hang on a minute. All right,
but no, it's just once again, it's just something that I love doing. Actually, I kind of like this is like my new passion. So I kind of like got like a second lease on life in a sense. And actually, I actually love editing the videos than playing them. Really.
Speaking of playing, why don't we try?
Can you put music in my? I'm saying that's the only thing I could probably
Music
play.
in your ear?
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, never mind that.
You do the logistics.
I'd have to put on some of my own music, and you don't know that, so
Exactly.
And we can't do copyrighted music because then they come looking for us.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
yes.
I can get away with things like this. I can hit these buttons. And,
yeah. And as Lisa would say, yes, I just came for the beer. Yes, I did.
I'm staying for it.
But no, it's, once again, I just love doing it. It's like a new passion. And
speaking of drummers, Ron Mahaffrey.
Yes, a good friend of mine. I remember
Mahaffey.
He was,
I never get his name right.
He was getting rid of his Paista cymbals, and that's now actually what I use now. So it's like, and I met up with him, and very nice guy, and very cool. I think he's in Jumper now, I believe, and so very cool.
Jim, there's a message for you from John Vento that I don't understand.
Oh, hang on. Let me send you a new link. I don't know what the hell that's about.
Okay. One moment, I'm telling him.
What am I doing here?
I don't know.
There you are.
All right, I'll take a beer.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, he's ready.
It shouldn't ask for a code.
Well, it's asking.
I don't know what the hell that's about.
Oh. Thank you. And thank you.
Word.
And thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Never mind.
No, and thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That should get him right in. Oh my God, that was terrifying.
Good. Do you want to send it to me again, or
I sent it to Facebook.
okay? I know that guy. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Jim Perry.
I didn't know my hat was on all screwed up there, man.
A little off center.
Yeah, I didn't want people to think I was being a smart ass. It's the same thing.
I wonder.
What did you do?
I'm having trouble copying it
Oh
now.
my God.
Nope, that's not it. That's not it.
Wow.
Dun, 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 dun.
See, we suck in any technology.
It's not letting me copy it. There we go. Copy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Copy. And hello?
Oh, wait, there he is. All right.
You see him?
John, if you're ready to come on right now, just flip your glasses up and down.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Hey, how you doing, man?
I did it.
Welcome
Yeah.
to 50 Technology.
Yes.
We have the
Like
world
my
famous
glasses.
John Vento on the line, and John's going to be here in the King of Prussia area. Am I correct, John?
Yeah. On the 4th of May, we'll be in Kennett Square. Kennett
Very
Flash.
close to our fair
Nice.
city.
Lots of mushrooms.
And John, why don't you tell people what it is besides walking that
Yeah.
you're going to be doing?
Get away from the noise. Well, I'm bringing in a group. We've got an acoustic kind of ensemble that we're bringing in to Kennett Flash. We formed this thing about a year ago, and it's really all singer-songwriter stuff, voices and acoustic guitars, a little bit of hand percussion, and a whole lot of vocals and a whole lot of harmony. We've been working hard on it, and we're really excited to come to town. We really are. And then the following day, we'll be up in Bethlehem at the Roxy.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And that's
Yeah.
you're going to be hanging out with our good friend there, right?
Oh yeah, John Michael.
John Michael.
And both shows are both free shows, and we're doing this little tour to support Guitars for Vets, to raise money for that incredible program.
Cool.
Nice.
That is awesome, man. We're going to put up some links here in a moment, I think. Do you have those still, Jim? Or
Did I ever get them?
I sent them to you?
You did?
I
How?
texted them.
Where? What are you talking about?
I thought I texted them to you.
You may have.
Yes, I did.
Let me
They're
see.
right here in my phone.
How did you text them to me?
Through your text, through your phone number.
Oh, you have to send them to me on Facebook, man.
What's wrong with your phone?
This is my computer. It's running the show. This is my phone. I talk to people on it.
I sent these, and you were like, "Thanks."
Well, at the time, I was happy to receive it.
Oh, I see.
No,
what was happening.
I'll pull it up. I've got it here.
Forward. Let's see if I can do this.
No, I think I
you're-
have it.
Now you're testing me in technology.
Oh boy.
Oh dear God.
Oh dear.
I can find it. Don't
All right.
worry. Just
Don't
keep
make it
keep talking. I'll
All right.
figure it out.
4 hours later.
John is a singer in his band,
I'm
Yeah,
exhausted.
one of 4 singers. Everybody sings.
but you only sing, correct?
I only sing and I do percussion. Yeah, that's it. The other guys play guitar and sing, and this is kind of a new thing for me, a new experience that I got started last August.
So you just started becoming a musician last August? No.
No, that's not true. But I like that.
How did that all happen?
Yeah, no, the musical thing's been around for a lot of years, but I have a band called the Needs Hotel Band, and it's an R&B rock and roll thing. A bunch of old guys like me, classic rock, tons of original music, a lot of albums. And then last year, I started getting more and more into. I was writing more acoustic stuff.
And you're
And
based out
started-
of Pittsburgh, correct?
We're based out of Pittsburgh. Yeah, yeah.
So we're keeping it in state here,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, with the 4th and 5th, we're just doing a little weekend thing and hoping to support Guitars for Vets
Now,
to help raise some money.
since you turned 21 last year, I mean, has it been hard getting into clubs when you were underage?
Well, I have fake ID. So that works really, really well. And speaking of birthdays, I understand somebody in your gang has a birthday coming up.
Oh, yes, that would be me.
I heard that rumor. I know. Happy birthday. Happy 21st to you also.
Thank you. I am very excited to experience my 21st birthday for the
Fantastic
33rd time.
He's actually legal now.
Maybe it's
Well,
36th time.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
A little legal.
It's been a great trip.
Well,
And look where
happy, happy.
I'm right here. I thought I'd be on the Tonight Show.
My apologies.
Yep.
It's fine. It's okay.
Well, it's not too late. You can do it. You know, you can get on the Tonight Show.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Mhm.
Maybe
break
not.
in or something.
Who hosts the Tonight Show now?
No,
Kimmel?
No,
No, it's
No.
Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon.
Oh,
yeah.
Fallon.
I went on
Yeah.
the ride in Universal, the Tonight Show ride.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So I was technically on it.
I
See,
threw the
there you go.
Facebook page up there, so the event's there.
So
There it
it's
is.
posted on Facebook
There it
now,
is.
John.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's going to be cool. We got some young singer-songwriters from your area joining us, Elise and Jack, because we love to support most of the shows we do. We try to connect with young folks that are creating original music, you know, to kind of give them a stage also. So we're pretty excited about this, and we've not been to the venue, but I heard it's fantastic.
I'm sure
So-
it is, because everything here is great, as opposed
Everything, or
to other parts of the state.
Well, not the guy
Or
across
the
the
better
street.
part.
He's kind of a douche. But,
Well, that's a local
That's it.
anyway.
Mhm.
It says here, it says Saturday, May 4th, 7:30 to 10:30, doors at 6:30. Free concert in support of Guitars for Vets featuring VZH&M, voices and
That's us.
strings. And that's your band.
That's us, yeah.
hey, I'm gonna share a text with
It's
on
at the
screen
Kennett
here. If so.
Flash, and I'm going to give the address out.
Nice.
102 Sycamore Alley, Kennett Square, 19348. And if you want to call and maybe you need special assistance, Jim.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
That's it.
484-732-8295.
I didn't flush the toilet, but that's just because I don't want to make a lot of noise.
Listen, it's a BYOB event. You'll be fine.
That's fine.
All right.
And I like this text you put up there. Could you leave that up and make it much larger?
I can't make
That's
it
it.
larger, but I'll leave it up there.
Yeah, you could just leave that up and I could paint that on the wall of my bedroom. I like that.
There you go.
Especially that Benjamin Buttons thing.
That
Mhm.
means you're just getting younger.
I know exactly what it means. That's why I like it, man. That's cool.
So the Sunday show is Sunday, May 5th, 2 to 5 p.m., doors at 1 p.m. Again, featuring Vento, Ziggy, Hawk, and McCarthy.
Yeah.
That almost sounds like the Beatles.
It does, yeah.
It kind of does, yeah.
One of those words, yeah.
That's at the Roxy Theater, and that's in Bethlehem vicinity. Let's see. It says Northampton, PA. Now I've been up that way
Have
a
you?
few times. Yeah.
I've heard Northampton has it on their website.
It says
You've been there.
It says Adler's been
Yeah,
there.
he says he's been
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
It's a very cool. The Rocky's very cool.
City Hall. Might be something like that. Something like that.
Hopefully, maybe I'll get up there with old school one of these days. I don't know.
It's a cool venue. It's great sounding old theater.
Well, if John Michael has anything to say, then I'll be playing there because he's
Oh, he'll set you up.
yeah.
That dude is passionate when it comes to music.
He
What a
really
great
is.
guy.
And,
Love him.
He's been instrumental. We've had a couple people that have helped us out with this show over the last, I guess, 3 years now.
Yeah, it's horrifying, isn't it? Been doing this shit for 3 years.
It's been longer. I think it's been 4.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like to think about it. Yeah.
So we had John Michael in the early stages, and then we had our friend, the guy who called in and told us how great we are.
Which one? There's so many.
Guys, those guys.
Oh, that guy.
Older. And then we had Tom Nally, and
Let me find that guy.
now
Hang on.
we have you, John, and we have Chris. Chris is a YouTuber, drummer extraordinaire.
This guy you talking about?
Yep.
Instead of some professional fucking punk shit.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was one of our first guests. That was unsolicited.
I wonder if he's still alive.
I would think he's probably dead.
Come on, man, turn that shit up.
The best sound bites ever.
I'm a dog looking at the damn phone.
We talked about beer tasting, and he came back with.
They did give me some a small amount of like numbing shit.
Oh, but we digress once again.
Orange, you know.
What was that?
I thought I was on a Clockwork Orange, you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
So did we.
On one, yeah.
So, John, we
Getting back to
digress.
John.
It's okay.
John, how would you just obviously it's acoustic music, but what would you describe the style of your music as?
It's kind of like Harry Chapin meets James Taylor.
Oh, nice.
You know, that kind of stuff. The lyrics are really critical. It's that kind of thing. But we have a ton of original music and throw in some covers that are of that, that ilk. So it's
the word that came to mind.
Oh, wait, we have a question for John.
Oh, we do?
Yep. Do you have any new media projects lately?
Oh yeah, we got tons of new stuff. We just released a new song, Love, Lust, and Wreckage, and that video will be premiering in a few weeks.
Nice. And where can we see that?
You'll be able to see that on YouTube and Vimeo and all social media places. And of course, our website, vzhm-music.com. We also we got some fun stuff to release. It's been done and is just waiting for mastering. So over the next month, a bunch of new stuff is going to come out. But we're real excited about the video that's coming out in May, and the song has already been released, Love, Lust, and Wreckage.
So John,
kind of country kind of thing.
I like the country thing, man.
Yeah, it's
My
a
wife
little
loves
more old. It's old school country. It isn't today's country by any means.
I found a video of you.
You did.
A few here, not those kind. That's Jim.
I was worried there for a second. Okay.
I got those off Pornhub. We'll look at them
Oh,
later.
okay.
I can actually get away with playing some of this stuff, so I'm going to see what we can get away with.
Yeah, that's the after party stuff.
See what we can get away with without getting into too much trouble. Sound familiar?
I can't hear it. Let me hear.
It was a logo,
Perfect timing.
Logo stinger. Let me try another one.
Well, you want me to play one off his website here?
I don't know. Is that me?
No,
I didn't think so.
it rolled into the next video. There was that, and then we have this. There's a live show here, so let's skip right in.
Ah, yeah, that was a live stream we did last fall.
Captain has one last cigarette before he leaves the game.
Yeah.
That's John singing for those that don't know.
That's No One Wears a Watch. Yeah, I know that tune.
So we can get away with playing this all night long.
Yeah, maybe this one. You want to put it up there?
Yeah, because there's no time limit, right?
It's not the time limit. It's the copyright censors that we're getting chased by.
Oh, you don't have any copyright issues with me? Yeah, I guess that's a big issue.
That looks like a Taylor acoustic, is it? I don't know.
Doobie doo. Like depends. Oh, Brick by Brick. That's more of a rock and roll thing there that you're playing. That's an album that I did a year ago with. That's yeah.
I like the sound of that.
A lot heavier.
I'm sweating by the stains on my shirt. Good man, bad times. They think they own it, but the city is mine. I got a burning desire to lift our legacy higher. Working hard to survive just to get out alive.
Yeah, that's the title track to an album I released about a year ago.
I like it.
Thank you.
That's cool. That's
Very
a cool
good.
tune,
Very
man.
good.
Yeah, you can
Thank
find
you
all
very
these
much.
at the web link that's up on the page at johnvento.com. There's a bunch of stuff there.
I just found the whole.
Okay, stop that. I know.
I got the whole thing here for the Terry's just joined us. Terry Fryman Downey from Instinct, my original band. We had a big gig over the weekend. Well, not a big gig. It was a gig. It was fun. Over there at Sweeney's in Northeast Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff going on there.
Everything go well?
It went beautifully, man.
Good.
A little monitor issue, but we got past that. It wasn't my fault.
I had one of those on Friday night. It was horrible.
It was so the monitor was picking up my guitar, and there was guitar in the monitor, but then I was getting a feedback cycle between my vocal monitor and I was trying to tell them, like, please just turn down. I don't need to hear the guitar in the monitor. I have a 4x12 behind me.
Right.
It's plenty loud.
Yeah.
So, but we got it all worked out, and it was only during the first song, so who cares?
Oh, so it was short. Yeah, our problems lasted the entire set.
Oh, see, that's when I jump off the stage with a knife.
Oh, I was just.
Where is he? Where's that sound man?
Yeah, that did not go very well for us on Friday, but Saturday went much better.
Good.
So there you
You
go.
realize you're the sound man. So
No, this was an Instinct. This wasn't old school.
gotcha.
Old school, I beat myself.
I was gonna say I've seen you jump off the stage.
My cover band, John. I do the sound and play guitar, which is always a
and
challenge.
beats himself on the stage.
Yeah.
I beats myself.
Yeah.
God bless you, brother.
That's,
see 'em.
Don't beat yourself uphill, me hearties.
Double duty.
I run the light show too, but it's one button and everything.
Wow.
And sometimes that gets fucked up.
Yes, it does. Well, we were playing at Free Will Brewing. It was about 2 months ago, and I look over and I realize I didn't run a DMX cable to one of the lights, and there's just like just out, and I'm playing. I'm gonna climb up there and plug one in right now. It just makes me crazy. I get so distracted with my own failures.
It's like when I wake up in the middle of the night, like, is that the attic fan?
No, it's the bathroom fan. I'm up again. I've got to flush the toilet.
My God, I hope that was the
cat. What else you got going on, John? Tell us some stuff.
Just a ton of music, man. Just a lot. And again, hitting the road in early May to come out your neck of the woods. And this organization, Guitars for Vets. And John Michael connected me with them, by the
Tell
way.
me how that works. Tell me. So if somebody wanted to donate, how would they go about it?
Well, they could either donate a guitar or, just as importantly, they need funds. And it is exactly what the title suggests. They basically not only provide instruments to our great veterans, it's connected with the veteran hospitals. So a lot of these guys, men and women, have different struggles, and they use music as a healing element, which we know works great. And they give them a package of lessons. And I believe it's like 15 lessons or so. It might be a little less, and that they, graduate from the program.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And within, they get professional teachers. And then at the end of the graduation, they get a new guitar, a new gig bag with cables.
Wow.
It's all acoustic guitars, I believe. I've not seen one with electric, but they get this.
If they ever do electric, let me know. I know some people.
You'll join the army? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, take these guitars over to Ukraine, right? I wish we could use music to stop all this shit and have peace.
Yep.
But it's just a great program. We've done a benefit here in Pittsburgh that was really successful, and we're actually going to have some folks hit the road with us and come to both shows to support these guys.
That's
so
awesome.
it's a free concerts, donation only at the door, and it all goes to Guitar for Vets.
I love it. That is something that's right in my heart, man, and right up my alley. Obviously, I'm a guitar freakazoid, as you can see.
Yeah, I see that.
Does your house look like this too?
Some of it. My wife has a nice one in the dining room. We call it the cow guitar. Somebody sanded half the finish off a guitar, and I was like, I'll take that. That looks good. My wife will like it.
You rescued them like pets.
I did rescue it. I traded the guy Dave Mustaine pickups It's taken out of a guitar. I think it was out of you can't see it, John. I'm sorry. It's a BC Rich Ironbird in the corner here. They didn't sound so good to me. I don't know if you like that kind of thing. Maybe it sounds good to you. I'm more of the Van Halen world, but anyway.
Well, I was just going to tell you that dear friends of mine here in Pittsburgh toured with Van Halen back in the early '80s. And a guy named David Granati and his brothers, and he tells a great story how Eddie installed a pickup. I guess would you say installed or
sure.
Installed a pickup into his guitar. Of course, he has it to this day. He treasures it.
Oh
and when he plays a powered chord and you close your eyes, it sounds just like the Van Halen. It's
cool.
amazing. Yeah, they have a lot of great stories about. There was a lot of love between those guys, and they still keep in touch with Alex quite a bit.
Wow, I think Alex just put a book out or something. I think I was reading.
Yeah.
I know he's a little bit pissed at Sammy right now. I hear he's pretty pissed at Sammy Hagar.
Isn't it funny?
Is he ever not?
But I find that interesting. The whole Van Halen saga. You would think David is the guy that everybody would love to hate.
Yeah.
But Sammy's found himself on the other side of the hate vitriol at this point, and because there's something going on there, and Wolfgang has alluded to some of the discrepancies from both of the vocalists. It's a shame, and I think what happened was when you think back to when Van Halen hit Van Halen, obviously everybody was like, "What the fuck is this?"
It's amazing.
I didn't. I was a little kid, and I didn't want to talk like that.
Oh,
I get in trouble.
I was 9, and I did say that, but it came out and it just changed the world. And 2 years later, when it kind of normalized, can you ever say that about Eddie Van Halen? But
Sure.
David Lee Roth became an entity unto himself. He
Yes, he
became
did.
a force, and really, the de facto face, and he was the spokesperson for Van Halen. And I think what happens with these guys is they just, as time goes by, the focus was always on Eddie, and these guys got jealous, and they have egos that need to be stroked.
It was Dave TV, not Ed TV.
It was Dave TV.
Yep.
And
It was.
Who else was going to get a guy like Steve Vai to be second banana? Bad for a minute. So,
Well, you guys are a little younger than me. I can tell you this: in 1979, Van Halen came to Pittsburgh as an opening act for Black Sabbath.
Yes.
Wow.
We all went to see Black Sabbath.
And
we didn't even know who Van Halen was.
Technical
and I can
Ecstasy.
tell you. What's that?
Is it Technical Ecstasy or Never Say No, Never Say Die? Technical Ecstasy, I think, was the album.
Not allowed to say.
I don't know what the album was, but I can tell you this: that night, everybody was blown away by Van Halen, and we all went out and bought the record. And it was, and they, I don't think they've ever opened up for anybody since. I think Black Sabbath threw them off the tour within 3 or 4 months.
And then, next thing you know, Ozzy was out of the band, and everything was screwed up. And but the great thing about there's so much good that came out of that, and I mean this honestly. You had Van Halen blew up, Black Sabbath fell apart, but out of that demise, you got Black Sabbath with Ryan James Dio, Mom Hell, and you got Randy Rhoads, Ozzy's, Blizzard of Oz, and Over the Mountain. I mean, none of that would have happened had they not gotten their asses kicked by Eddie Van Halen and company.
That's true.
Really, it's just the way it works. Necessity is the mother of invention. Mother came in and showed them a whipping.
Yeah, I just watched that Ronnie James Dio documentary. I think it might be on Netflix. It's really great, man. What a sweetheart. And I have a friend of mine here in Pittsburgh that worked with him and just said everything you see in that documentary of his kindness and what a beautiful man he was. He said it's just beyond. He was even better than that.
Wow.
To everybody he dealt with, every single person.
My single favorite vocalist of all time. And there are many people I love, but Ronnie is my single favorite. Top of the line, numero uno. After that would be like a Rob Halford and a Robert Plant and a local guy here in Philly, John Corabi. I love John Corabi.
Yep.
has had a lot of success when he was with Motley Crue, and he's also an acoustic crooner of sorts. And now he's with the Dead Daisies, and they will be at Mickey's Black Box in Lidditz. I think it's June 9th.
Beautiful
on
Lidditz.
Facebook. Yeah,
I'm thinking.
I love that town, man. I love Lidditz.
Cool place, man.
It's a very cool place.
And
hey, since you love Ronnie James Dio, let me share a quick story with you that was told to me. So my friend who was in management, worked with Dream Theater and a lot of those cats. He was in Cleveland with a young band. And that same night, Ronnie James Dio was in Cleveland, but in front of, 15,000 people. So these young guys said to my friend Jim, they said, man, since you worked with Ronnie James Dio years ago, is there any way in the world we could somehow, while we're both in Cleveland at the same time, just get an autograph, anything? So my buddy called over, they made arrangements, 11:30 at night, these young guys go over. And Ronnie James Dio was waiting for them outside of the dressing room. He said that he welcomed them with open arms, brought them in and said, hey guys, I heard you wanted to meet me. He made them feel like $1 million.
Wow.
Spread of food. Hey, can I make you a drink? What do you guys drink? You want a cocktail? You want some food? We want to take care of you guys. He said, I've heard about you. I'm, just keep working at it. And my buddy Jim said, when those guys left that 1 hour, he said 1 hour they spent with him, they could have just floated out of that place.
Yeah.
That he was so kind and so sincere and so supportive. Isn't that great to hear, though?
Yes.
Yep. Exact opposite of sleazy, slimy.
Well, there's plenty of dicks in the business.
Oh,
Ronnie James wasn't one of them.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
I think the only person who ever had bad blood with him was his guitar player, and I don't think that ever got resolved. Vivian Campbell.
Vivian Campbell, yeah.
And
What happened there? What was the issue?
I don't know, but I think it goes along the lines that Vivian left the band and he didn't have a contract, so he quit. He wanted more money. It's usually what all these things come down. Yeah. And he left him, after 2 albums or 3 albums or whatever it was, and Ronnie just never forgave him. And then he went and joined years later. He joined Def Leppard, and now he's and I love Vivian. Vivian's an amazing guitar player.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, Vivian Campbell playing in Def Leppard as backup banana is the biggest waste of a guitar player that's ever been done. And I don't care if I piss people off by saying that, but that guy's incredible.
There we go. We've lost all our subscriptions.
He should never have left Dio.
In like 2 weeks and last in line.
Yes.
Yeah, he's in last in line.
And Vivian seems like a really nice guy. I mean, but people have differences of opinions.
But then that's kind of ironic, though. Now he's in a Dio tribute band.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm sure that Ronnie's wife has a lot to say about that.
Yes.
Wendy Dio.
Wendy. Yes.
Because she is a fierce warrior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
And she's very, very dedicated to Ronnie. Yep. And Ronnie was a big fan of Philadelphia. A lot of people don't know that. He was a huge fan of the Philadelphia 76ers.
Wow.
Bigger than The Rock? Oh, you haven't heard? Never mind. Go on.
I'm speechless.
Nobody pays attention to nothing.
The Rock's from what, Reading or Bethlehem vicinity?
Yeah, he's been a dick recently.
Well,
why is that?
I don't know. He was bitching about the Eagles because they were yelling at him when he showed up. And
The Rock is from Reading, PA?
He's from like the Bethlehem area, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I never knew that.
I thought he was Polynesian.
What, born there and then maybe
moved somewhere? Yeah.
A lot of Polynesians in Reading. Why there's a pagoda.
Exactly.
It all makes sense if you think about it.
Oh, Jim. I won't even. I'm not touching it.
Okay.
I'll leave it alone.
All right. Don't rub your knee while you're saying that, please.
I'm calming myself.
Yeah. We're on video now. Don't fuck about.
So, John, we have 6 minutes left in the show, and we only got 30 minutes with you. We had Chris for an hour and a half.
Nice guys.
Is there anything you'd like to tell? And and I don't know who's listening or not, but a young musician who's trying to what motivated you? When did you start playing? How did it start, man?
I actually started really much later in life because I was just constantly bouncing around with cover bands. And when I say, for me, it started when I began to get serious about original music. So I would tell any young musician to, I know we've got to bang out those cover songs to get gigs and play in cool clubs and all that stuff. And now with the whole tribute band thing, I mean, it's just crazy. But I would say that you've got to try or at least connect with people and help create original music. And that's when my whole world changed. And when that happened, which is a little over 20 years now, in my early 40s, then I've never stopped writing or recording since then, and collaborating with a bunch of musicians. I mean, between on my own and my band, and now this acoustic stuff with Ziggy and Shirley and Kevin, and we're recording constantly. We have 3 or 4 songs in the works. To me, that's the passion. That's the excitement to create original music. And today's technology makes it even easier than ever.
Oh, it does.
Look how good we look. We don't know what the hell we're doing.
You guys do look pretty good, I got to tell you.
I mean, the screen looks good. We look like shit.
What did you do this week? Did you put some rouge on? You look really good.
I dyed my pubic hair.
No, but nobody can see that. It's below the table. You want to
see?
Oh,
back
great.
to the testicles. Here we go.
He's constantly circling around that.
Yes.
I had an agenda. We never got to it.
Agendas are not allowed.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say now. I'm lost. I'm at a loss for words and I'm lost for feeling.
At least just stop rubbing your knee. Christ, it's gonna fucking distracting.
If somebody's not rubbing my knee, I'm jumping out of here and running out of the room. Oh man,
hope your knee's okay.
It's a little sore.
All right. Well,
Jim kicked it before we started the show.
When I say knee, that's I'm just trying to be nice. He's just rubbing his thigh. What are you doing over there, man?
What is going on with you?
I can only see out of the corner of my eye, and it's horrifying.
The last 3 minutes of the show. There you go.
We are lost in just anyway.
Hey man, what the hell? It's like,
You're listening to the American Moron Entertainment Network.
I like shit like this instead of some professional fucking punk shit.
There you go. That says it all right there.
So, John, I'm sure you gig on a regular basis out in the Pittsburgh area. Are there any places you'd like to promote out there for the 1.6 persons that are listening from Pittsburgh?
Yeah. Well, we're all involved with a real serious, small, intimate listening room called Steamworks Creative. We also support the best blues club east of the Mississippi called Moondogs.
I like that name.
Oh yeah, it's a great place. It's been around for 35 years, and it's just a great venue. Places where people actually come for the music instead of watching football games or baseball games on TV. Are the kind of venues I like. Right. So we're pretty blessed here in Pittsburgh. We've got some really cool places, and the outdoor scene with summer coming up is really strong. So,
very cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't thank you enough for coming.
No, thank you. Thank John Michael for thinking of us.
And what a great cause. I mean, if you want to support, they're going to be out here on May 4th and 5th. We've posted the links. And hey, maybe you've got an old guitar or something, or maybe you've got a new guitar that you'd like to donate.
One you can steal from your daughter.
Hey, man, it's for the vets.
Yeah.
It's for the vets.
You do it for the vets. Your daughter will get over it. She'll get over it.
She's got a couple.
She'll be fine.
Yeah.
But seriously, I mean, what a great cause.
It is a great
We
cause.
don't do enough for vets in this country, and we should do a lot more.
So
and that's
true.
not just bullshit talking here. I mean it.
No, thank you.
Family. My father served in the Army. He was a sergeant in the MPs, and I have a deep respect and reverence for our military. And anyway,
Same here, brother. Same here, and I appreciate you guys helping us promote the 2 shows. And happy birthday!
Thank you.
May you have a blessed many years ahead with many blessings.
I should get. If I just need 10.
Okay.
Only 10?
That's all.
I'm going to retire in 5, and then I have 5 years to just be a dick.
Oh,
There you go.
sit on the front porch and yell at kids.
Yeah.
Should I do that now?
Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. And
Get off my lard.
Get off my
I'm gonna
lawn.
be really fat. You're on my lard.
And maybe I'll roll the Marshall out into the front yard.
There you go. On the lard in the
Lard
yard.
in the yard.
I see a song in here somewhere.
Got an original song coming out.
And Chris, thank you so much for traveling as far as you did. We know you walked here, and it's at least 30 miles.
Well, the cool thing is there's this nice bar right next door, so that's where I'm going to be going after the show.
I might see you there.
There you go. We can continue this, but that's not on air.
And you've had to sit between the two of us, so that's pretty terrifying.
It is. I'm telling you, it's like people that come on the show, just you have to be
It's
very,
intimidating.
very wary.
Most people just turn their back to me and just look at him. So.
Well, I mean, he's a nice looking guy, I mean,
I am magnanimous.
Yeah, he is.
Am I a fucking chud?
Yes, you are. Who are you?
Yeah, that's what I usually get. Yeah.
Oh my God. No, once again, I mean, it was great. Thank you for having me on and promoting my YouTube channel and just talking shop.
Yeah, man. If we ever are capable of figuring out how to do a multi-camera shoot,
that's
great. The next venture, Jim.
I think we have to pay more for that.
Oh, well, we might be able to afford it.
I think we could figure it. I don't know. We'll play around.
That would be fun, and then we could have him. Maybe I could play some guitar. We get John in here to sing a little bit.
I love it. I love it.
I think we just have to figure out how to mute that thing so we don't double up. And we can shoot the second camera from you, and I can share it. But we were doubling up on sound, and
when today?
No, a couple of weeks ago. We tried
that's true. Well, that's a weekend excursion and trying to figure things out. So anyway,
thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, this was a great show. I really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure having both of you.
Thanks,
and I mean that honestly from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
Usually it's just two of us trying to think of shit to say.
I'm still trying to think of shit because I'm a moron. I have a couple things coming up this weekend, so I'll promote them if you guys don't mind. Friday night I'll be in Art Fair City, King of Prussia.
King of Prussia.
What a bizarre name for a place. I'll be down at Screwballs in King of Prussia on Friday night. Yep. That's April 19th.
Yes.
And I'll be there with Old School, and we're having special guests with us, the band Midhaven. And we're naming the show the Middle School Show because we're going to do alternating sets and we're going to do some combo playing. It's going to be an interesting thing. We've never done this before. I'm a little excited and a little scared, to be quite honest with you.
Oh, just get really drunk beforehand. It'll work out.
That's usually what goes wrong. But I'm going to, listen, I got my new drinking thing.
I'll be standing in the back like this.
Yes.
Midhaven, are they original? Or?
Midhaven is my drummer Mike's original band that also plays covers as well. So we're going to be doing some shows with them soon in my original band Instincts. Going to be playing with them at the Depot in June. In addition, at the Depot, going to the Depot, we can play that song. In addition, I will be Saturday night at McStew's in Levittown with Old School for 3 full sets of hard rock, and we're going to be just kicking it out.
Double dipping this weekend.
Yes, I am.
That's gross.
And then just to top off the weekend, because this has nothing to do with me and I get no money for this, I'm going to be at Judas Priest in Reading on Saturday night. If you see me, say hi. Maybe I'll give you a business card. Sunday night. Sorry. Sunday.
2 places at once.
So
damn, you're good.
The 19th, 20th, and 21st.
Yes.
So I'll be in Reading at the Judas Priest show. It's a bizarre named place, Santander, I think is the name of it.
Santander. It's a bank.
Yeah, I'll be there.
That's my bank, by the way.
Judas Priest.
Could you deposit money in my account, please?
Seeing Richie Faulkner.
It's a weird name, Wells Fargo.
What's that?
I think Santander is a weird name, man. I'm sorry.
It is.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to that. And so come out and see Old School this weekend, and see Instinct when they're around, and see Chris's videos and see John's stuff. And come if you're not going to M3, come see John May 4th and 5th. He'll be local.
He'll be in town.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And if you're bored in a few minutes, I'm going to put a link up really quickly. I think my daughter is on Monco Radio right now.
Oh, nice.
Marvelous.
So she'll be doing that weird show, and you can see how badly we've messed her up.
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
It didn't work. The button, nothing happened.
Good job, man. Good job. What's happening?
I got no sound. Oh, there it is.
Oh my God.
I meant to hit this.
Right.
That
Yeah.
was like Happy Trails.
Well, good night, John Boy.
Yeah.
All right.
John.
Well, that's it.
Good night, guys.
Good night,
Be
sir.
good.
Thank you so much.
Talk to you later. Yep.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Have a
Here's
good
to
night.
you.
The mine's empty, but I drink a lot.
Ich bin like bottoms up.
Schnell.
Schnell.
All the German I know, I learned from Hogan's Heroes.
Exactly.
What better place to learn it from?
No, I learned a few things from other people. Anyway,
Frau and all that stuff.
Scheiser, I think I learned from somebody else. I don't think that was on the show. So yeah, so Tuesday next week, 7:30. We're doing this again.
Yeah, I think we'll do it again. We need to find somebody to have on.
Oh, we just sit here, do stupid shit.
What's next week? Next week's the week before the other week after that.
Yeah, always.
So it's 2 weeks before M3. So I think the week, the week of M3, we should do something special.
Yeah,
They should.
What are we gonna do?
We'll have all the headliners in here.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Queensryche was lining
I'll give
up
him
to
a
get in.
call.
Like, hey, can I come hang at your house? Because
Why not?
I'm gonna
we're
stand
in your
outside.
studio.
There's nothing better to do. They're just on tour,
What kind of beer do you guys have?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
See, we've got better beer.
exactly.
It all goes to a good cause.
This stuff's strong, I'm telling you.
I'm
Yeesh.
feeling a little.
Yeesh.
Oh
Now
man,
that's because you're not drinking as much.
On a school night.
and that's not even real alcohol beer.
No, they fooled me. They
It was the
fooled me.
lures. I
No,
tried
they
to
fooled
lure
me.
him.
That's what it
The
was.
best was we were sitting out here. We're out in your backyard one night by the campfire, and you reached into the cooler button, grabbed a beer, and he's chugging. He goes, "My God, this is really good."
It was near
And it was non-alcoholic. And he's like, "Oh," and he put it down and grabbed something else right away.
Oh my God.
that was a good night. Oh,
So anyway, we'll go out to this.
I like it. Studweiser, The Depot. Have a great week, folks. We'll see you next weekend.
See you next time.
Or
Thank
next
you
week.
guys.
Maybe
Thank you,
I'll see you
everybody.
this weekend. I don't know.
Maybe.
Go see the show.
Oh, go piss off, you bastards.
Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, have a good one. Ta.